Worried about the growing rate of rape and violence in Nigeria, the National Council for Arts and Culture has called for what it describes as immediate positive synergy among stakeholders and well-meaning Nigerians. Addressing a culture round-table meeting in Abuja, the Director General Otumba Olusegun Ronshawe said such synergy was needed to promote social values and find lasting solutions to the menace of rape in the country. The round table dwelt on the urgent need to protect women, children, and the most vulnerable citizens at all costs. While frowning at the ugly trend of rape in the country, Otumba Ronshawe described the act as taking what is not yours forcefully, noting that such social malfeasance must be discouraged.
To see something here clear today, have we ever sat down and think about the psychological effect on the victim? I think all of us must sit down and design a good legal framework for this pandemic. Because what is on ground now is like giving you a kind of celebration after committing what I believe is not the best. Her Excellency, the First Lady, has approved for us to bring out a document, and she has agreed to write the foreword of this book. All of the contributors, guest speaker, etc., your pictures and your comments will be documented for posterity, for the unborn Nigerians to see that some people started this.
Stakeholders at the roundtable said urgent and positive actions must be taken to stem the growing rate of rape and violence, else the Nigerian nation will be heading for destruction.
I agree with the Director General, my brother, a man I respect so much, that rape and sexual and gender-based violence is a pandemic larger than COVID-19.
Rape is the corruption of my senses, of my mind, and of my body. And whistleblowing should be extended for citizens to come out and shame offenders.
Forum of the 36 First Ladies of the Federation came together to collectively say no more gender-based violence in Nigeria. There's a war against gender-based violence. And every woman, every man, every he for she, that is men that have sympathy for women, should join that group.
I know about rape from experience. In my lifetime, I've been raped way over 30 times. The first time I was raped, I was 8 years old. It was a neighbor's houseboy and his friends. There were 4 of them. I didn't trust enough to talk about it. Why? Rape is done by people to people. The reason why we haven't taken rape seriously over the years is because it has been seen as woman matter and not human matter. And we need to reorientate people. What we have needed over time was to build strong systems to fight the crime. But instead of doing that, we have been creating excuses over time and saying it is woman matter. And because of socialization, women, anything that has to do with women should be considered after the most irrelevant thing that men want to consider has been considered.
So much weighs against the victim of rape. A girl or a woman is raped, she gets to the hospital. She has to convince the hospital that she had been raped before medical examinations can be done. In some cases, they will require or they will request police reports. In some cases, they will set conditions that will make it practically impossible for the case to be properly investigated. And know one thing about rape. Once it's happened, the victim is running against time. Because the earlier it is reported, the better for investigation.
Nigerian media practitioners were also called upon to develop a public awareness template to help educate the public on the dangers of rape in the country. The National Council for Arts and Culture left no stone unturned in ensuring that the NCDC guidelines for COVID-19 prevention were fully observed during the roundtable.